Hey guys, just wanted to give you all an update on my channel. A lot of you have come from my StarCraft videos and have been asking me for more StarCraft videos, and I just wanted to let you know I do plan on doing that. I've just had to take a bit of a break. 2024 has been pretty busy for me so far, so I haven't had much time to focus on video making, particularly because I've been spending a lot of time on my game development. And the game I'm working on here, I would really like to release this year. I'm not sure if that's something I'm going to be able to do, but I'm trying really hard to get this thing done for this year. So the last few months I've been working very hard on this game, and I'm going to be doing a video on that in and of itself because I changed game engines after the Unity fiasco in the summertime. But yeah, I know a lot of you guys did come for the StarCraft videos, and I did promise that I was going to do the Brood War missions. But I do want to say something on that because I haven't played them yet. I don't know what the story content is going to be like. From what I understand, just from talking to you guys in the comments, I think a lot of people like Brood War better than the first game. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure I got the impression that people liked Brood War better. So I'm very excited to play it. But the thing about not having played it is I had intended to do a Kerrigan video already. So my first video that popped off was about Arcturus Mengsk, and the next video I did was on Tassadar. But I was intending to do Kerrigan. I wanted to do each campaign at a time. But the problem was that I found Kerrigan's arc to be incomplete. It's a very good story, don't get me wrong. But by the end of the original StarCraft campaign, I didn't feel like there was enough of her story to cover it completely. And I'm guessing with the expansion pack, there'll be more on that. So if there is, then I'll definitely be doing a Kerrigan video as well, and as well as whatever I come to discover about Brood War. But, and here's the thing, this isn't just a StarCraft channel. My initial plan was to go from game to game to game and focus on different storytelling, or well, to go over the storytelling of different games. And I started with Warcraft 3, and a lot of you also came from my Arthas videos, and that's kind of a funny story because my first video on Warcraft 3 was about the Calling of Stratholme mission. And when I made that video, I didn't know there was such a divide in the Warcraft community over the decision to call Stratholme. So when I released that video and I got such a strong response from the people who thought Arthas did the right thing, I was kind of baffled by that. So much so that I went on to make a few videos because it just fascinates me that people think that way. And I'm not even saying this right now, saying that like from the perspective I can't believe people think that because they're wrong. I just think it's a fascinating different perspective than mine, because when I first played the game I did some heavy thinking. I initially thought it was wrong, and then I thought, okay, well maybe this actually is the right thing to do. So I've kind of flip-flopped over the years, and I've gone back to thinking that he did the wrong thing, but for quite some time I thought he was doing the right thing. And that's what I really love about that mission, because it's just aged so well over the years, and it's such a strong debate that's still going on, and I love that. But I don't think I'm going to be making any more videos on it. Just from talking to people in the comments and stuff, I don't think anybody's mind is being changed. So I love having debates about it, but and it seems a lot of you do too, and that's a lot of fun going back and forth. But just from the standpoint of what can be added to the conversation now, I don't really think there's much. I could talk about my main reason why I think it was wrong was because he didn't finish the call. I think that's the only thing I can talk about that people aren't really talking about, is that he decided to do the call, but he did it in a way that he was never going to be able to call the town completely. And the thing that I think of, if you're going to make that choice, like burn the city down or something, because if you're going to call the city, you have to call everybody, but he just gives up halfway through. Anyway, here I'm going on about the Arthas stuff again, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to be focused. I would like to continue playing Warcraft 3, and I know the Undead campaign is also about Arthas, Arthas, so there's pretty much no way to avoid talking about Arthas some more, but it's going to not be focused on the culling of Stratholme. I think I've talked about that very much at length now, so yeah. And I do plan on doing more video game story analysis because I just love storytelling in video games, and I'd love to do more videos on that. But ultimately, I'm going to be doing a lot more videos on my game dev, most likely. This is all if I have the time, because like I said, I'm going to be focusing a lot on getting this game done. I've got a good pace going on right now. I'm just gonna keep going with that. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I haven't forgotten about my channel. I do plan on doing more content soon. And there is one guy in my comments on pretty much every video a few months ago asking me if I was gonna do a Warhammer video. Maybe. The thing is, the only Warhammer content I've played is the Total War Warhammer games 1 and 2. And they're fantastic games. I love those games. So I might. The only problem that I have, though, is that the Total War games themselves aren't really that... They don't really have a story to them. You know? Yeah, they're more just strategy. It's gameplay. They're fantastic games, but from a narrative standpoint, and that's the kind of thing I want to focus on in this channel when I'm not talking about my games, is narrative stuff. And I don't really see it in the Total War Warhammer 3 or Warhammer games, but you know, who knows? Maybe I can find something else to talk about for those games, because yeah, I just love the Total War series. I love RTS games in general. So maybe my channel will turn into something more where I'm just talking about game design in general, but that wasn't the plan. Right now, the plan is to focus on storytelling in video games and my game dev stuff. So that's about it. Thank you all for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed and you're just seeing this video and you don't know who I am, please check out my content. And if you like it, please subscribe. And like I said, I'll be having more content soon. I'm just taking my time working on this game and just wanted to let you guys know that I haven't forgotten about you. And now that I've gotten to the end of this video, I've had a lot of thoughts because I actually really enjoyed making this video. And the biggest problem with me for taking time to make videos is that it takes a lot of time to put videos together like the ones I was making for StarCraft and Warcraft 3. And if you guys like this video, please let me know, because maybe what I'll do for the time being is do more videos like this that are just freeform, freestyle videos, and they're just really easy to put together. I can talk about whatever, StarCraft, Warcraft, game dev, whatever's on my mind. I'll talk about it while I'm working on my game dev stuff, while I'm working on my games. And I think that would be a good way to continually push out content while still having a heavy focus on my game dev. So yeah, if you like this video, please let me know. I'll probably be doing this either way, but I think it's a good way that I can keep on putting out content while I'm working on my game. And then eventually, when I have more time on my hands, I can go back to working on the videos that you guys subscribed for, the more cinematic videos, I guess you could call them. And yeah, so I think this is a great idea. Let me know what you think. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good day.